So, you're a 4-string bass player, but you want to master 5 strings. Good move. You won't regret it. And good move for clicking on this video, because I will show you the only 2 steps you need to do to go from 4 strings to 5. But first, why should you switch? Okay, if you're still wondering why you should shift to 5 strings, here are 2 excellent reasons for making the switch. The first reason is really simple. You want to shake the seismograph with those low earth-shattering tones. Yes, I know. You can tune down your 4-string bass to what? Drop D, drop C, drop B in the middle of a set? Or have 4 different basses to do one job? Your call. I prefer a bass that does it all, right out of the box. Now, the second reason is a little bit more interesting.
Wow!
Let's look at the open strings on a 4-string bass. Okay, so forget this one big fat guy here. Just your normal 4 strings, E, A, D, G. Okay, I hope you know that. So what is the interesting thing here? Look what happens when I put this finger on the 5th fret here. Put it the other way around so you can see the frets. Now, if we start at the bottom here, something very, very familiar crops up. E, A, D, G, and then a C at the top. So what does this tell us? This tells us that if you just think of the 5th fret here as the starting point, it's exactly the same, except you have a C at the top. So what does that give us? Well, what that means is instead of having to fly up and down the fretboard, you can play just about anything you have to play, assuming you don't go under E, in the 5th position, without having to move your hand up and down. Of course, you will have to move your hand down to reach your D, your C, and the B, but those notes you didn't have before anyway. So the point being is this gives you a great deal more versatility to play, and a lot of things become very much easier. So if you're playing around here on a 4-string bass and suddenly have to start doing things down there, here on the 5-string, everything happens in the same place. What's not to like? Okay, so now you're all geared up and ready into mastering the 5-string bass. The first step is really easy, and you can do this before you even buy your 5-string bass. And all you have to do is to practice playing in the 5th position. Okay? So instead of playing all your Fs down there, you play them here. It's as simple as that. And you might find it a little bit, unusual at the beginning. But if you start playing everything you know from before, all your favorite tunes, all your favorite bass riffs, just play them here instead of down there. And do that whilst you're waiting for your 5-string bass to be delivered. And so, when the 5-string arrives, there's only one more thing you have to do. And that is that we get used to playing with this extra string. Now, of course, if you hadn't practiced here, it would just lie there unused until you had to go down to the D and the C. But you've done your practice, you play everything in the 5th position. So when you have to come down to, for example, G, okay, and you were up here, on the 4-string bass, you would have to fly down there to have G on the E string. But when you're playing around up here, your G on the bottom string now is there. Same position. So all of these notes here, get used to playing them on the bottom string. And do you know, now you know everything you have to know about moving to 5-string bass. What's not to like? Step 1, practice playing in 5th position. Step 2, just add the extra string. Okay, good luck with your 5-string dominance. and I really want to know how you're getting on with it. So drop me some comments below and tell me how you're getting on. Okay, that's it for now. See you in the next video.